Welcome everybody to RVA Smash number 141, the 141st RVA Smash. Here in Richmond, Virginia, we are live at Dawnstar Video Games and Arcades, where we are starting with a side bracket. It is random 300% super sudden death first to fives. Essentially, we're going to be using the 300% super sudden death mode. We're putting it on 1 stock, 1 minute, and a screen shrink. So that's going to be happening almost immediately. It's almost first hit. Some hits aren't going to kill at 300%, but essentially like first hit wins. And then you just keep going. It is random because it is random characters as well as random stages, and it's all stages in the game. So you never know what you're going to get. And that's why you just keep on queuing over and over until somebody wins 5 games. Starting first is going to be Hyper versus Work in Progress. And Hyper wins game 1.
Looks like I'm last man standing.
I'm just going to pick some characters here, regardless of mains and everything. What? Jabs. Hyper takes game number 2. Jab, 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 jab was the combo. I think I mixed up these characters backwards. It's fine. Okay, we got Rob camping. We got Sephiroth camping. A little bit of camping going on. Ah! Up air. Sephiroth. Hyper took the low ground there. All right, moving on to game number 4. They're in the house. Oh my god, the slingshot did not kill the volleyball, soccer ball, medicine ball, whatever it is. Sure will.
Now let's try it together.
And now it's up to 4-0. I've seen comebacks in this mode for sure. You never know what the random is going to be. Pac-Man versus Lucario. We're on the Spirit Train. Work in progress. Getting the Shadow Ball built up. Got to watch out for that bell. Go for the jab. That throw is going to KO. Work in progress on the board. Piranha Plant and Dark Samus. Okay. Charging it up. Oh, good parry. They're both just lobbing projectiles at each other. That forward tilt is going to KO, though. That's 2-4. Starting the comeback. All right, queuing up again. Here it is, game number 7. Zero Suit versus Peach. This is kind of an interesting one. Plus the cars are going to be coming, but the turn up is going to KO, and Hyper takes the set 5-2 and moves on. Gonna get Iman versus Brian the Diabetic on stream. All right, up next is going to be Iman versus Brian the Diabetic. A couple more singles bracket entrants. We've got Daddy J and Shoiru both signing up. All right, here it is. Game number 1, Iman versus Brian. I'm now just realizing I don't know who is who because neither of their tags are their names. Whose tag is who? Okay. All right, Brian the Diabetic is the climb, and Iman was Crom right there, who just won 3G. All right, Iman takes game number 1. The climb being Ice Climber's game number 1 is pretty spot on, I gotta say. Oh, starting on I think this is Ferox. It's gonna shrink anyways. I believe players should be able to hit each other through that platform if they're close enough. It's gonna no way. Brian the Diabetic takes that one as Iman went out of bounds. So funny. I thought that might have been the first super sudden death like timeout that I've ever seen, but no, still ended quickly. Pac versus Kazuya. Interesting thing about I was gonna say interesting thing about Kazuya is it doesn't matter if you can 0 to death somebody if everyone's at 300 already, but one laser beam, and that was it for game number 3. All right, queuing up random for game number 4. Of course, these are first to 5s, best of 9s. We got Villager versus Lucario. New Donk City Slingshot close-up is going to KO. Brian moving up 3-1. Showing that beetle. Both players queuing up random yet again. Okay, we are on Brinstar. That back throw is going to be taken. Game number 5 for Iman. Bow. fun fact, Brinstar used to be... Wait, was that Brinstar? No, I think that was a different one. That one, slightly different. Brinstar was the other one with the little bridges that you can break. That one used to be Brawl Legal. Another Metroid stage, Frigate Orphean. A throw begets a throw. And Brian takes the 4th win with a throw. I'll toss ya, I'll grab ya, and I'll throw ya, I think is the Wi-Fi arena saying. All right, Brian only needs one more at game point. Kirby versus Steve. We're on Pikmin stage. There's no stage hazards, so the Pikmin is not gonna show up over there, but the minecart is going to take it. That's gonna be 5-2 in favor of Brian. Nyx versus Hyper on stream. Can I get Iman versus Work in Progress on setup 1? Actually, I could probably run this on screen with Legends, to be honest. Now that I'm looking at it, I think we started like 5 minutes. Hey, how you doing, Ash? All right, so this is going to be Hyper versus Nyx. All right, Hyper's main is Pikachu. So updating that on stream. And here it is, game number 1. Nyx getting Palu. Hyper on the Sephiroth. Hyper got Sephiroth earlier, too. Ooh, going for the Explosive Flame, but gonna get back aired over it. Hyper taking game number 1. Okay. All right, getting a giant stage. Gotta be some camping, but the screen is going to shrink and make the stage smaller anyways. Oh, got bounce! Gonna get dash attacked anyway. That's gonna be Nyx taking game number 2. That's so funny.
The key to victory lies within.
All right, I do like Diddy Kong. Norfair. Gonna see another Metroid stage here. Ooh, throwing that salute. Gonna get an up tilt, I think that is. Nyx takes game number 3.
Watch your posture. Keep those boots tucked in.
Nyx versus Hyper coming up again. Gotta watch out for lots of projectiles. Hyper going fishing. What is the best way to approach? I think staying up there, gonna get, what? Gonna get bounced around, okay. Yeah, I think that top platform completely gets outside of the blast zone with the screen shrink. Right, Ike versus Jigglypuff. I feel like Jigglypuff's gonna have a hard time getting in here, but could be the speed, and the speed is going to work. Hyper takes game number 5. Now 3-2 in Nick's favor. That throw is for sure going to take it from Hyper, and Hyper evens up the set, 3-3.
Had enough already?
Got some mid-set coaching by people telling Hyper to just win 2 more times. Oh my god! Surviving with the tech! Oh, another survival! Kazuya still alive. Hyper, 3 hits, and Hyper takes it. Hyper on game point here. After getting 3 hits, 2 really fantastic techs coming out from Nyx. I think that's death. No, yep, yeah. Hyper takes the set. All right, so Hyper staying on. This is going to be winners finals versus Brian at the Diabetic, 2 players who came up together from the Farmville area. Playing in winners finals of the side bracket. Wait, what? Oh, wrong tag. I see. All right, here it is. Brian versus Hyper. Ooh, starting, so going to the temple. Brian immediately goes down to the gentleman's area, but that is going to get shrunk off. This throw, the tech though, doesn't matter. It's still going to be Hyper taking the game. 5-3. Start GG doesn't even let me go that high unless I go in, so I just put a check mark. All right, game number 2. That throw is going to take it. Extreme rock, paper, scissors. Sometimes the throw is what wins. All right, here it is, game number 3. Here it is. The Great Cave Offensive. It's going to start shrinking. With Mac versus Richter. Oh, God. Nice, but like... Hyper up 3-1. Hyper, the player that was seeded lowest, and this is up in winners finals right now. Proven me wrong. Pac-Man versus Mewtwo in the boxing ring. All right, screen's going to start shrinking. It's going to get rid of that strategy of hanging out outside, but going out for it anyways. And Brian finds the stock. Moving on to game number 6. All right. Sonic's got to go fast. Dr. Mario's got to go healthy. The pill, not enough. Oh, dash attack's Clank, but that dash attack is going to take it. Brian evens up the set 3-3. He's got the Chaos Emerald, I suppose. That's probably what that is. Or maybe Steve's Diamond. I'm not sure. Imagine Sonic getting like diamond tools. Joker versus Incineroar. Joker's definitely got the speed. Yeah, and there it is. Brian now up 4-3 on game point. See if Hyper can even it up, take it to a last game scenario. Greninja Link. Oh, another like split map. Will somebody attempt to go over? Oh, trying to toss the bomb over. Not quite able to. No, the screen shrink actually shrinks on the left side. That's super weird. That's going to be 5-3 in favor of Brian. All right, so moving down to loser semis, it's going to be Iman versus Nyx. Winner plays Hyper, winner plays Brian. All right, here it is. Okay. Hyrule Temple. Both players throwing projectiles at each other that may or may not even kill. That's going to be a grab and an up throw for Iman, taking game number 1. All right, flip the webcam so its players are on the correct side now. All right, we got Pichu and Villager. Oh, there it is. It's going to be another throw. Evened up by Nyx. Oh, Iman takes it. I'm looking at the bracket right now, seeing what's going on. Got a few more people registering, including Generic Michael, Pancake Mix, and Al Monies. All right, they're on the plane. Pilot wings. I wonder how much this one shrinks. Doesn't matter. It's going to be an up air coming out from Nyx, evening it up again. 2-2. Oh, Iman taking it. Sorry, just doing some seeding on the main bracket here. Nyx evening up again, 3-3. Game number 7. Ness versus Luigi. Nyx on Ness. No, I'm sorry. Nyx on. Yeah. I'm getting myself confused. Oh, it didn't even. Did it trade? Doesn't matter. So the trend so far has been Iman takes the first one and then Nyx evens it up each time. See if that's going to be the case yet again or if Iman's going to close it out right here, right now. Nyx getting Kirby, plus a Rob. The Rob's gonna laser. Yep. Oh my God! But it doesn't take it. Nyx has to watch out because there are projectiles here. Oh! Oh no! It's gonna be the gyro, and Iman is going to take the set 5-3. All right, Hyper versus Iman coming up for losers finals. Side brackets here, by the way. RVA Smash, when we run a side bracket, it is no cost of entry to enter other than venue fee, and you have to enter the main bracket as well. Side bracket is included, so if you want to show up early, you can play in it too at no extra cost, and you do get a $10 gift card to Dawnstar if you win. Can be used on future tournament entry or anything in the shop. They got all sorts of retro video games, newer video games. Oh my god, just hanging on. I don't know if you can mash out of a 300% grab, I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's possible. All right, game number 2. Hyper up 1-0. Nair out of shield, a classic Yoshi move. 1-1. Winner of this is going to play Brian the Diabetic in Grand Finals. Hyper getting the main Pikachu. I don't believe that's going to do anything. The laser. Same with Pikmin. I think some of the Pikmin might kill, some might not. But they're both going to be around this, but it might be a little bit dangerous for Hyper because the screen might shrink Hyper right out of there, but nope. It's going to be a grab and a throw. Hyper goes up 2-1. Grab's proving to be pretty strong in this mode, though could potentially be risky. Somebody could just hop right over and hit you. Ice Climbers versus King K. Rool. Whoa! Hyper gonna be taking it. So funny. Hyper actually missing that first hit, but King K. Rool so slow wasn't able to get out of the animation in time. Ooh, kind of a cool stage. We're going to see none of it. Hyper goes up 4-1. All right, Hyper up. On game point, Iman still needs 4 more to win, but the comeback is possible. The comeback takes only about 30 seconds, so we'll see what happens. Iman getting snaked. Oh, God, just getting Falcon kicked right on out of there. That's going to be Hyper going up 5-1, winning Losers Finals and moving on to Grands. How you doing? Yeah, Wicca, right? Yeah, I got you. Same as any grand finals. So Brian, you win 1 first to 5 and you're good. Hyper, you win, you gotta win 2 first to 5. All right, so already moving into grand finals. I gotta get this all adjusted. But it is Brian taking game number 1.
Looks like I'm the last man standing.
There it is. Bayonetta versus Sheik, kind of an interesting one. I think Sheik's probably the better one for this mode just because it's so quick, but goes for the grab. Oh, the jabs aren't going to fully connect. Both players swinging. But that forward smash is going to take it for Hyper, going up 1-1. Oh, a lot of bouncing. It's kind of a weird stage. And that it's going to take multiple hits, potentially. Oh, jumping over. Oh, but still alive. The screen shrink. It's just whoever gets the hit. Brian takes it. Kind of an interesting stage. You kind of have to, I guess, angle the hit off the stage if you really want that stock right away. Otherwise, you just got to try and tech or bounce and let the screen shrink bring you home. Mega Man versus Daisy on WarioWare. Okay, that throw is going to take it. Brian goes up 3-1. All right, Game & Watch versus Ken. Could technically fill the bucket even. Oh, it's just going to be a back air. It's just going to be a turtle. 4-1. Brian, game point away from winning the side bracket. Unless Hyper has something to say about it. Young Link versus Lucario. On Arena Ferox again, but this time a different formation. And that Nair is for sure going to take it 5-1, and that is the side bracket. Random 300% super sudden death.